Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 6th day of August. Here we go. This is our last in a series of fun halachas that have to do with when to use your right hand or your left hand in halacha. Here goes. Today, we'll list a few where the non-dominant hand is the one that should, or side, is the one that should take preference. Let's get right to the examples, it'll be more clear. When stepping away from Shmona Esrei, if you're a righty, you should step away with your left foot first to show that you're not anxious to leave the presence of God. And similarly, if you're a lefty, you step away with your right foot first. When you are removing your tefillin shel rosh, you should use your non-dominant hand. If you're a righty, use your left hand, and vice versa. If you're a lefty, use your right hand to remove your tefillin to show that you're not anxious to take them off. Now, the next list here, these are things that are related to the hand upon which you wear your tefillin. The shoe that's tied first, when you put your shoes on, and look, girls, check out with your rabbi if this should apply to you. This halacha might be specifically for guys, that since their tefillin are going to go on their left hand, so the left shoe is tied first. Tefillin shel yad. Tefillin shel yad shall be placed, of course, on your non-dominant hand. Everybody knows that. Left if you're a righty, and right if you're a lefty. And when wiping yourself in the bathroom, this is a halacha. When wiping yourself in the bathroom, the halacha is that you should use your non-dominant hand. Non-dominant hand when wiping yourself in the bathroom. There are some poskim who say that today it's questionable whether this applies because our conditions are more sanitary. We actually have toilet paper and the like, so it's a machlokus whether we have to worry about that in today's scenarios. And now the funnest list. This is a list where there's actually an argument, so either way it could go. Which shoe should a left-handed person untie first? That's a machlokus. They argue about that, and you can kind of go either way. But if you're holding a Sefer Torah for a very short period of time, and you're a lefty, just to hand it off to someone, would you then use your left hand? That's an argument. Which hand should a left person lean on for tachnun at mincha? We know what we do when our tefillin are on. We always go for the non-tefillin hand. But what should you do when it's mincha time? That's an argument. When cutting your fingernails, should a right-handed person begin with the right hand or the left hand? Argument. In which hand should you hold the kaparas when you slug kaparas? That's an argument. Should a left-handed person reverse his hadassim and aravos since he's holding in his hadassim and aravos and lulav and esrog in his left hand? That's an argument. Which hand should a left-handed person use? If you're a lefty, which hand should you use when you throw your chametz into a fire? That's an argument. Which hand should a left-handed person use during shchita or bris milah? If you're a lefty, which hand should you use? That's an argument. And that one scares me. Imagine a lefty using his right hand to do a shchita or a bris milah. But anyway, there's actually an argument about that. And lastly, should you use your dominant hand? This is a machlokes. If I'm a righty, when I give tzedakah, pay my workers, etc., should I use my right hand? That's an argument too. Thanks for logging on, and that ends that segment of those fun halachas. If you wanted to go back to any of these, look over the last few days. We did a bunch of these over the last few days. And log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.